Phonics 2. Today, well, we just finished up class, but tomorrow on Wednesday, on your non-check day, you are responsible for reading lesson 81, The Growth of Big Business, and taking notes. And this is in our Google Classroom. And if you're watching this, then you're in our Google Classroom. But it gives you step-by-steps what you need to do on your non-check day. So you're going to be reading lesson 81, The Growth of Big Business. You're going to read it once overview to get the big idea of the lesson. What is this growth of big business? We've been talking about the populist movement and how the government and the railroad companies and the farmers, how that was all working together or not working together. And the growth of big business is still on the rise. It's huge. And why is it? What has changed in our culture and our society for this growth? And that's what this lesson talks about. You're going to watch this video. I'm going to guide you through how to take outline notes. So we did key idea. That was a template I gave you. Now we're going to do outline templates. On Google Classroom, you have 2 outline templates. I gave you a Google Doc where you can type in. I'm going to show you that. If you don't want to type, you can print. I gave you a printable one where you can print it off and write your outline notes for the lesson. You can pick whichever one. When you're done with your notes and your questions for this lesson, it's going to go in your notes portfolio. I took them today to look over how your Unit 16 notes and questions did. So on Thursday, bring these notes to class and I'm going to give you your portfolios back and they go right back in there. And you're going to have 4 pages, 4 outline notes for this unit. So when we get to the next quiz day in about a week and a half, you're going to have all your notes in outline formed. You're going to self-assess yourself again. You're going to take the quiz and it's going to repeat. Okay, for this lesson, 81, there's 2 other videos. There's a fun song I linked here. I thought it would be fun that you guys might like it. So listen to that. And another just kind of visual big overview of growth in big business during this time frame. I'm going to now show you how to outline your notes. So up at the top, and I'm using the Google Doc version, and I understand that it's mirror imaged, but you're gonna write your lesson up at the top or type if that's what you're gonna do too. Your choice. So I wrote lesson 81, The Growth of Big Business. I've read my lesson one time already, and now I'm going to start reading again and skimming and pulling out the information that I want to retain to help me for knowing about this time period and for my next quiz. And the first header is reasons for growth. 3 major changes in technology and resources enabled their growth. So right there, I see that there's 3 major changes. That's going to really help me with my outline format. Sorry, that was shaky. Let me move it. And I know it's backwards. But reasons for growth is going to be my number 1 big main idea. And then I already know there's going to be 3 reasons. So let me look in here. I see that the first one is development of national rail transportation systems and communication systems. So I'm going to type that in. I've already done it. Now I need some details. What kind of communication system? What about the railroad transport? So telegraph and telephone were invented, and the National Rail Transportation System expanded the market. Now we can go all over the country now that we're expanding with our railroads. And then I keep looking in my book and I see the second development of electrical power. Okay, that's a big idea in this reasons for growth, electrical power. Again, it gave us, oh, this is not supposed to be there. Okay, so electrical power, why is that important? It's the source of the future. Now we all have power. Back then, that wasn't common to have electric in your house. And that made it where people could live in larger and more spread out because they don't have to live all combined in a city. They can spread out now that there's power. It moved people. So it allowed workers to live anywhere they could catch the streetcar to work. So they didn't have to live all in one place. So workers could live anywhere. They could catch a streetcar. That made the factories be able to locate other places. So factories could locate anywhere that power was sent. And I misspelled streetcars. Let's correct that. All right. So So already in our first red heading, we have our 2 reasons for growth. And then that next paragraph talks about the third. The period saw a remarkable output of inventions. So that's my third topic or subtopic. And advances in technology, the application of these advances to industry, improvements in the refining of petroleum, advances in the production of steel, and the inventions such as the typewriter, sewing machine, and electric light made it possible for business to do more things and to produce more products. So inventions, I'm going to list some of those. Production of steel, typewriter, they can type faster now. Sewing machine, they can sew clothes faster. They're not doing it all by hand. An electric light. I'm going to just put like in parentheses, more production and faster. Okay, so now that you've done the first main idea, the first red heading, reasons for growth, the next one in your book is business organization. So you're going to reread and pull out more details for that next topic heading, business organizations. Let me move this so you can see it. And then there's going to be 3 types of business organizations. So you can outline that. There's individual business, partnerships, and corporations. Giving you a few details about each of those types of businesses. And that's your next main topic. You're going to go through the rest of the lesson. The next one is the shape of American business. You're going to pull out that's your main topic, and then your details, your subtopics, and your details. And go through all the red headings are your main topics, pull out subtopics and details. And that's how you're going to organize your notes for this lesson. And it's going to get into a lot of specific people. So you might even, when you get to all the people it names, you can make just your big heading, robber barons or captains of industry, and then do lots of subtopics and details under those people, because it's going to list off specific Vanderbilt and Rockefeller, JP Morgan, and a few other big businessmen at this time and what they contributed to society. And that's what we're going to delve deeper in on Thursday's lesson, is talking about, were these men captains of industry or robber barons? What does that mean? And were they good or bad? So that's our activity on Thursday. So make sure you finish your notes for this lesson and you have an idea of what a captain of industry is or a robber baron and who those men were. Good luck with outline note taking. If you have any questions, email me. Remember, you can do it by typing, or you can print out the templates I gave you on Google Classroom. When you finish watching the videos, taking your notes, mark this as done, and then bring it to class and we'll add it to your notes portfolio that I have because I'm reviewing them from last unit. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you for our interactive lesson on Captains of Industry on Thursday.